the WBC. You know, from my perspective, getting to play with you was probably one of the coolest things because we've only gotten to play the All-Star game together.
Yeah.
And that's for 24 hours. And now we played how many games was it?
I think it was 10.
10 games or so.
We had four in Arizona, and then I think we had 3 or 4.
Yeah,
so about 8, 7, right?
About 8, 10 games, and dude, it was so much fun, bro.
It was.
Like getting to see you strap it up every day, getting to talk the game with you, getting to just be around you. It was just super, super dope, bro. And I want to tell you, like, thanks for just being my boy during that.
Yeah, no.
That was super cool and super super neat seeing. So I want to hear your perspective on the WBC. Like, I've kind of talked about it. Like, how much did you enjoy it, bro?
Loved it. Loved every minute of it. I think, like you said, you know, we play with each other in the All-Star game, one game. You know, it's a couple days. I'm going this way, you're going that way. To be able to get core, you know, with that elite talent in one room. You know, I still remember the meeting we had in where were we? The Giants complex when D-Row was talking. You know, it gives me chills, man, just thinking about it, just coming together and you know, getting to know you. Getting to know all the guys.
All the guys, yeah, for sure.
I mean, we didn't have one guy on that team that was just, you know, that you would say, like, hey, he needs to get out.
No, that was a team. That was literally a team. It was full of stars, but it was a team.
Yeah, and getting to know everybody on a personal level, just it was cool, you know. Just we were hanging out at the pool after the games.
Yep.
You know, all the families were there. You know, that was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had.
Yeah.
It brought back a lot of memories. Like travel ball days,
yeah.
You know, just like, hey man, we got to win and we're going home. So.
Yep. So I remember we were sitting at the locker one game, right before the game, and we're putting our clothes on. You asked me like, Mook, is this what playoffs feels like? And that kind of hit home, like not hit home, but like it hit me, and I was like, wow, Mike Trout, who is 10-time All-Star, 9-time Silver Slugger, 3-time MVP, all these things, hasn't really experienced playoffs like that. And it's not a shot at you. It's just anything. Like, people play this game for 15, 20 years, and they never make playoffs. And then you get certain guys that bounce around teams for 6 years in a row, and they're in playoffs every year. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, that to me, that was beyond playoffs.
Yeah, no, obviously had a little taste in 14. But, I mean, to get that taste preseason, I mean, it was something different. You know, just, you know, the fans. The championship game was, the media coverage was, I mean, I've never seen so many media. Yeah. I mean, there was media everywhere. But just the fans and how much they cared about their country, you know, I think that's what was different about it. It was just like something was different.
Yep.
You run out on the field and, you know, they chanting USA, and it was just different, you know. And you know, it's just that you want to be in big games like that.
Yeah, that's why we play.
That's why we play.
When we go play, that's why we play.
We want moments like that. We want to you know, remember that. You know, I mean,
and we always will.
We will, and I think that's why I told myself, hey, WBC in what, 2-3 years?
I'm in.
We're all in. We're all in. We're gonna get all the guys too.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna be recruiting.
So okay, so it's the I want to say the top of the 9th. No, top of the 8th. Mm-hmm. Bottom of the 8th, because they were hitting. Yeah. It was the bottom of the 8th, and you see Shoei warming up.
Going down there. And
it was 9-1-2, I think, right? Mm-hmm. So when I saw him going down there, I was like, oh boy. Here we go.
You knew it was going to end.
You knew it was coming, and McNeil gets on. I hit into a double play. So take me, when you saw him in the 8th inning, going down and warming up, what was your thought? Because you know you had to face him. This is like the perfect storybook ending.
For sure.
In the 8th inning, what were you thinking?
What was I thinking? I was like, I'm going to get a chance to get him right here. Mm-hmm. And you know, I don't think I haven't faced him in live BP.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. So I haven't seen him.
Okay.
I just see him from behind.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I know what he can do from behind. Yeah. You know, it's just the movement.
You see it moving crazy.
Yeah. I missed some pitches I should have hit.
Yeah. But I mean.
Yeah, like that pitch I should have hit right there.
Yeah, but bro.
I know
you
it's
never
100.
seen it.
I understand
it's
that.
100 cutting.
I understand
like that. You know what I'm saying? And so, okay, so you're on deck. I hit into a double play. Boom. Now you're walking to the plate. What's going through your mind, bro? What's going through Mike Trout's mind?
I got to go deep here.
You got.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you. I got to go deep here. I think it might have messed me up because it took me out of my approach. But there was one thing on my mind. I was trying to take him deep. I mean, there's no other explanation. You know? I mean, you know how it is.
I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly.
And I think one time I think I've gone deep, like go up to the plate and I'm like, hey, I got to hit a homer here. I think I did it one time my whole career.
That's what I'm saying. We say it all the time.
And I did it when I hit for the cycle.
Oh, okay.
My last at bat said, hey, it was a 2-0 pitch. I said, this is it. If I'm going to do it right here, and I hit a homer. But other than that, it's not. I'm going to get out. See, look at
these pitches, though. Like, when you went back and looked at it.
Oh, he's nasty.
Nasty. And you knew he was going to bring his best stuff right there.
Yeah.
And so, have you guys talked about it at all?
Nah.
We're just going to let it ride.
Let it ride. I mean, it's
really nothing. I mean.
Shoei's a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Like, great teammate, just one of them guys that wants to win, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's, we're both competitive. He's not a big cocky guy. He's not, he's not
so that's why, I was
going to rub it in your face.
What's it like playing with him every day? You know what I'm saying? Because you're a superstar. He's a superstar.
Yeah.
And, really, to be real, Mikey, like, he's by far the biggest superstar. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen a lot of great players. I played with a lot of great players. I've never seen these last 2 weeks what he's done.
Oh my gosh!
The balls he was hitting in Texas,
gosh. Dude. Second.
I
don't even pull it up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just like he's special, man.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody sees it.
So what is it like? His routine and everything, like, and I'm not saying you have to break it down, but like, is it like
simple, bro? Simple.
It's just super easy.
Super easy. Just simple, man. He just comes in the cage, just hits a couple balls off the tee, does some flips, goes out there and hits,
and that's it.
That's it, man.
He doesn't do like a machine. I mean,
maybe sometimes he hits the red ball machine.
Yeah.
I don't know, like the little softballs to throw up. Get some because all them guys are throwing them fastballs up now
because of him.
But I think it's just simple. I think
he's just naturally gifted. Naturally gifted. I mean, obviously.
No, he puts the work in for sure.
He does put work in.
It's pretty impressive, man.
So and you guys are playing well this year too. Mm-hmm. You guys are talking about playoffs. You guys are, I think, in a playoff spot right now.
Yeah, we're in the wild card right now.
Yeah, I know it's still early.
Yeah, right?
But still, it's good. And what's it like? You guys got a lot of, I'm not gonna say young guys, but different than when I was there. You know what I'm saying? I don't recognize some of these guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it through the draft? Like, how is it?
The clubhouse and everything's unbelievable.
Okay.
Perry's doing a great job bringing guys up that, just great mindset, great work ethic, great teammates, and that can play.
Yep.
I think, we're going through a stretch right now. We're banged up a little bit.
Yep.
Losing, we first lost to Hoppy, behind the plate.
Yeah.
But, and then, Neto, our shortstop.
Oh, yeah. He had just hit a couple homers, too.
Neto's a superstar, man.
Yeah.
He's going to be good.
Yeah. Big leg kick guy.
Yeah. It's special, though. It's nasty. But he has that little two-strike approach, too.
Yeah.
So no stride. So it's pretty impressive to see it so far. Got some young guys coming up in the bullpen that are throwing hard, throwing strikes. And we got the veterans in the back end. I mean, it's we got a good team, and like you said, just got to ride that wave, man. We're playing good ball right now, and just got to keep it going.
So, what do you feel like you have to do to help the boys?
Just keep them in line, man. It's we got a deep lineup. Mm-hmm. We got guys that are in there can do damage. It's just not one two guys that are carrying us. It's just being able to go out there and just pass the baton.
Yeah,
I think that's. It's pretty fun to play like that. It's just,
I mean, in WBC, that's kind of what
it was. Yeah,
I think so. I think maybe are you using that experience? Maybe not the whole experience, but that thought.
I think
because you see it.
Well, I mean, you gotta look at it this way, man. The atmosphere. you want that.
Yeah.
Like I texted Nev right after the game. I said, "Hey, I need this. This is it right here. I need this experience, man. This was fun."
Yeah.
You know, the emotions came out, and I don't know who. Well, I don't know who said it, but we had a meeting before the game. We were like, "Hey, man, we got to match their energy." It might have been you.
It may have been me. Yeah, probably. That sounds like
We got to match their energy. Like, they're hitting home runs, base hits. They're going crazy on the field. You know, we're hitting home runs, base hits, and we're just, just clapping and stuff. Like, let's get going.
So, are you using that with the guys now?
Yeah, I think just having fun, man. That's how it should be. You know, it's just show.
That's what it was.
Show the emotion, man. Yeah. Just obviously. There's a line for it. You know, you don't want
for sure. You don't
show up the other team too much. Yeah, but you get a big knock late in the game. You know, the energy's flowing. You need that, and I think the fans want that. I think everybody wants that. So.
Okay, so tell me about like a routine for you, like when you get to the field, like a little game day routine.
Game day routine. So I get there probably like noon.
Okay, that's an early lunch.
It is. Okay. It is. I eat lunch. Then I go to the table, the training table.
Yep.
Get stretched out for a little bit. It's different. It's different now. I'll be 32 in August.
Yes,
so it ain't like just show up to the field and
go
hit.
I wouldn't show. If I showed up to the field and didn't do anything, I probably wouldn't do anything for the whole day. I got to go through a whole routine.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you,
so
go ahead.
I go to the field, get probably 45 minutes of treatment, just like loosen up, whatever it is. It's kind of the same routine every day. And then
you eat pickles?
I love pickles.
Do you eat pickles before the game still? I remember you said that.
No.
You don't do it anymore?
No. I used to as a kid, yeah.
Okay.
Not anymore. Maybe I should start now. But, no.
So it's 1 o'clock roughly.
Yeah, 1 o'clock roughly. I, chill for a little bit, and then I'll get loose in the cage. And then at home, it's different from home and away because, home you got we got field at 2:30, so I like hitting breaking balls.
Okay.
So you
like hitting them on the field?
I like hitting them on the field. I usually hit them in the cage, but now this year we were starting to do it on the field.
Okay.
Just to see the
trajectory
of the ball and stuff. And then I'll stretch, maybe do a little defensive work, go in, get a little bite to eat, take like a 45-minute nap.
Ooh, nap guy.
Not nap guy. I started this, I think.
You enjoy that?
I enjoy nap. It's not like a... Some days I nap, some days I just go in there and chill.
Yeah.
I
it's
think
more about just the rest.
Just the rest. And then, we got the hitters meeting. Yep. Go over to the starter that night before, or that night, and then get in the tubs for contrast, and then shower up, then get in the cage again.
So you don't have like a detailed, specific time, like at 2:53 I do this.
No.
So you just kind of...
That's what Kershaw was saying that, right? Yeah, that was... I saw that. No, I think it varies.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like it's...
But you have a roughly, it's 2:50-something, I need to probably be heading this way.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
So you try and get there early so you don't have to rush through it.
Yeah, rush through it.
Take your time.
Yeah, I don't like rushing, so...
Okay. And if you do rush, are you like out of whack?
I feel... Yeah, so I think that's one of my pet peeves in the cage.
Okay,
being rushed. You're trying to work on things, and then you got limited time, or there's people behind you that need to get in the cage. So it's like I'm a big guy that I need to feel right when I leave that cage.
Yeah.
So
so do you think things like that, little details like not being rushed in the cage, because you've been one of the best players in the game for I don't even know how many years. And, do you feel like little details like that is what's kept you at the top?
I think it's huge, little stuff like that.
It's not just hit. It's what goes into.
You got preparing. Yeah, I think
preparation.
I mean, sometimes you go to the end of the game when you don't feel good and you have some success. But when I feel good walking out of that cage, when I walk to the box, I feel like I can't get out.
So you would say what's kept you at the top is just the way you prepare.
Yeah, I think yeah.
And it's not even. It may not necessarily be just baseball. It could be like your body. Preparing your body for the season. Preparing. Your mind for the season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think having a couple setbacks, I think's helped me because I learned from it.
Yep.
Now I know I'm doing a lot more stuff that I haven't done before. Like you said, when I first came up, it was come to the field, hit BP, play the game.
Yeah. Exactly.
Work on your legs. Now it's I'm in a routine where you know, I feel good when I go on that field. You know, it's the best I felt in a while. You know, this close to the break. So.
That's good. Okay, so before, let's go back to early Mike Trout, right? You played shortstop growing up.
I did.
How's that? How did you love playing shortstop? Or you?
I loved it. You know, obviously, I was a big Jeter fan.
Okay.
So I played shortstop my whole life. Shortstop and pitched. I'll run you through my early days. So,
yeah.
So,
let me hear about a couple.
So I was shortstop and pitched all the way till about my junior year in high school.
Okay.
And I would throw like 5-6 innings and then go to shortstop.
Oh, you finished the okay, all right.
So
okay.
You know, like when I came out of the game, I'd just go to shortstop.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's what it used to be back in the day.
Then the scouts were like, "Hey man, this dude's his arm's gonna be gone." So it's kind of like, a pitch and then just go to center field. Man, you fast, you can catch a fly ball, like go to center field.
You don't have to throw it that much.
Yeah, you don't have to throw that much. You're not you know less wear and tear on the body, and that's how I got moved to center field, outfield.
Okay, so it was just because.
It was because I pitched.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of pitching,
yeah,
you had an 18 punchy game.
I did.
Tell me about that.
Yeah.
In warm-ups, did you know you were about to punch out a bunch of guys, or like was it just happened?
No, it just happened. You know, I think everything was working that day. My arm felt really good. I think I had a little fastball, a little curveball, even mixed in a knuckleball every once in a while.
You threw a knuckleball.
Just to mess around.
And you had a no-hitter, right?
Yeah, no-hitter. Yeah.
And did you throw knuckleballs in a no-hitter?
I don't know if I threw one. I just threw it.
So you were really up there just...
I was having fun, bro. I
punching out guys.
Throwing as hard as
What were they doing? Were they not trying to hit?
I was locating, son.
Oh my god!
We were talking about this. The other day because Crawford came in to pitch in San Fran.
He was throwing 85.
Yeah, and he was like, and I was talking to Nevin on the bench about this. I was like, hey, by the end of my career, I'm gonna get an inning.
And are you gonna let it eat?
Depends.
Okay.
Depends who it is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I might flip the first one over, and then if I get the 2 strikes, you never know what's gonna happen. So you know what I mean? You gotta bring it back a little bit.
You gotta do what you. Okay. So you get drafted, going through the minors. How was the minor leagues? Did you enjoy them?
I did.
You have any like good bus stories where the bus broke down? I mean.
Yeah, bus broke down a couple of times. I think, you know, a lot of people don't know, like, never heard this, but so like, I'm 17.
Okay.
Get drafted. Boom. Really close to my family. Like, real close to my parents. And, I mean, they did everything for me. Like, it was like, yeah, go to Arizona and, you know, you're on your own. Cooking, laundry,
everything.
Cleaning. Yeah. You know, it's like, wow. It's like a wake up. And, like, probably about a month in, bro, I was homesick, bro. Like, to a point where I was like, bro, I don't know if this ain't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then.
So who'd you call then? Like, who did you talk to that kind of. Because I remember I had this same combo, and I called my boys.
Yeah, I talked to a lot of people.
My wife at the time, and like it was. I remember crying.
Yeah, no, I think, you know, having Jess, my wife, through the experience, and my parents as well, and just I think being able to come out every once in a while, just to. I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing because like it was cool when they came out, but when they left, it was like back to square one. Yeah, so it was, you know, that was tough for me. And then, you know, I was just fighting through it. You know, Randall Gritchick was my roommate.
Oh, okay.
You know, we were drafted back to back, and you know, we kind of, you know, we're like, hey, let's, you know, they put us in the Homestead Suites. I mean, it was like, I don't even know if it's there anymore, but you know, that was tough for me.
Yeah.
You know, getting through that, being homesick. You know, that was a grind.
Once you got over that edge, though.
Once I got over that edge, it was, you know, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
You know, I think, you know, you had one goal in your mind. Just keep moving up. Mm-hmm. You're moving up. So went to rookie ball. Then I got caught up to the playoffs in low A after that season. Then went to instructional league.
Instructs. Oh.
Yeah, Instructs was, I mean, when you get invited to Instructs, what's your first thing? You're like, man. It's the off season. Mm-hmm. It's a grind.
It's good though.
It was good though. I went to it. It was good. You know, I think.
But it's just an extra at the time, an extra month.
Yeah.
Of more baseball.
It was.
But I mean,
Yeah, no, I mean, they draft you. You got one thing in mind, to get to the big leagues.
Yep.
And went from there, and then I went. The next year, I broke with Cedar Rapids, and halfway through the year, got called up to Rancho. You guys are Rancho now. So we were Rancho, and then finished the year there.
Did you struggle at all, or did you just kind of bang your way through?
Yeah, I mean, I went through some skids for sure, but it was one of them. Just one of the things where it's just like, get out of that skid as fast as you can.
Mm-hmm.
I think
normal stuff.
So
at what point in the minor leagues, or even it could have been in the big leagues, like, did you know that you were this good?
I think when I got sent back down, when I came up, so I got the call. I was in AA. I was in my apartment. It was late at night. I heard my phone ring.
Okay.
I'm sitting there, and it said Orange County, and I was like, it was like midnight, and I didn't answer it. Like, I didn't know who it was. And then I got a voicemail, and then they called again. I answered it.
Okay, you had to answer.
And then
for sure.
Said, hey, you're going to the big leagues. And then once I got called up, I struggled.
Mm-hmm.
Did like 205 or something. You hit some homers, whatever. But then I got sent back down, and it kind of was like, wow. It's kind of like a wake-up call. Like, hey, man, and like, let's go. Like, and I got the next year, I think.
So when you had that wake-up call, though, what was it that you did? Because just the wake-up call is not enough. Like,
it calmed me down.
Okay.
Like, calmed me down, because I went up there, I was trying to do way too much.
Okay.
You go in this game, you go up there trying to hit homers every time, you're going to get out.
You're going to get out.
Especially nowadays, when guys throwing 100.
Yep.
So I think being able to just calm myself down when I got called back up the next time.
So how did you calm yourself down?
Just like being in the moment, like taking a deep breath, like just trying to.
I see you do that now, though. Like when you get in, you kind of like.
Yeah, I try to calm myself down. I think when you're up there tense and trying to hit the ball so hard, for me personally, I mean, it might work for other guys to go up there and try to launch.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to hit the ball hard for sure. I'm trying to get my A swing off, but I'm not trying to hit the ball to the 55 freeway every time. I think it might work for others, but not for me. So I think being able to fail that one time, month and a half I was up there, to be able to come back, I knew what to expect, to calm myself down, just to be myself.
Yeah.
What got me there.
Okay.
This when I came up, I was like trying to hit, like I said, hit the ball far. That's not me.
Right.
Just homers will come.
You just do, it just happens.
Take my swing, and things happen.
So do you have like a hitting coach or somebody that you work with outside of the Angels, or that you use in the minor leagues that kind of help you have the swing that you have now, or is it just kind of like natural, bro?
If you look, it's funny because I see some, like, every time the draft comes up, I see
your
myself.
Old swing?
Yeah, I see my old swing, and it's kind of the same swing. I've had some great hitting coaches over the years. Jeremy Reed, Paul Sorrento. They were the guys that been with the Angels for a long time, so I got a relationship with them. And we've had some crazy times in the cage, man. Like there's been some times in August I'm out in the cage, and it's like, man, where did my swing go?
Yeah.
You've been there. So it's like,
my gosh.
So it's a grind session. It's either you go in there and take like 3 or 5, like 5 to 10 swings. Like, man, my swing feels good.
And
I'm out.
Yeah.
And then there's times when you're in there grinding, bro. Shirt
whole
off,
basket,
sweating,
yeah.
whole basket. Hey, man, you got to calm down. Like, you're hitting too many balls. But we got Phil and Marcus this year. It's they're great, man. It's they get it.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to they want you to be the best out there, and it's just my swing's been the same though.
Yeah, it's easy, so it's just natural for you.
Yeah, I mean it's
kind of naturally.
I mean, you look over the years. Sometimes I'm more open, sometimes I'm more closed.
Yeah, but that's just little feels.
Yeah,
just little feels. So But I want you to answer this, bro. When did you know, like, I'm Mike Trout, like I'm this good, like, or do you not? Do you just don't want to say it? Because I'll say it. I mean, I'll say it for you. But I really feel like for you to stay where you are, you have to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And so,
yeah,
like,
I mean, there wasn't one particular moment where I'm like,
I figured it would have been like after the second MVP or something. Like, okay.
I think after my rookie year, I like sit back and was like, wow, man, this is crazy, man.
Yeah.
But you know, for me, it's just like it's just a baseball game, bro.
Okay.
You know, I kind of
You don't even think about it from that.
I'm not like that cocky guy that's gonna.
No, you don't have to be. You don't have to be cocky to just be like, you know what, like, because in order for me to be Mookie, like, I'm not saying I'm you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, like. You have all these accolades, this, that, and the other. But I feel like in order for me to be good, I had to be confident.
Yeah. Oh, you got to be
Mookie,
confident.
You know what I'm saying? I had to be like, okay, at the end of the day, you're Mookie, bro. God's blessed you with these abilities. You have them. Go use. It's just hard. It's just hard sometimes
when you're going through it. Yeah, for sure. Like I still tell myself this today. You know, like you said that you look in the mirror and say, yo, I'm still Mookie Betts. You know what I mean? I'm the real deal. You know what I mean? And I still tell myself this when I walk on that field and I go out, you know, before the game, look in the mirror and like, I'm the best player on this field.
Yep.
You got to have the confidence.
Yep.
You ain't got confidence. You ain't. It's sometimes it's hard because you're grinding. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes that when you're at the plate, they're flipping up Tic Tacs. You know, you ain't seeing nothing. So
we've all been there.
Yo, we all been there, man.
It's but it's still, I mean,
you gotta have the confidence. It's all about confidence.
Yeah.
You gotta walk in the box like, hey, for me, if I got confidence, I go up there and I get out. At least, you know, I'm not going up there saying, man, I ain't gonna get a hit.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? At least you got
give yourself a chance.
A chance, exactly.
So let's switch gears for a second because I know you're a big golf guy.
Yeah.
Big golf guy. So tell me about this project you got going on. I know we talked about a little bit in spring or during the WBC, and you were super excited about it. Like you were telling me about it, and I'm like, this dude is really, like he loves golf. So tell me about it. Tell me what about your new project.
Yeah. So, you know, I started playing golf probably around like 16. I think.
Okay.
Wish I would have started a little younger, but I probably did, but it wasn't like I didn't really get into it. And then. You know, I think everybody around the game of baseball likes golf.
Yep, for the most part.
You know, a lot of retired guys that play, or even during the season, you know, play. And my wife, she really does she likes wedding planning and stuff. So, you know, I think one of my, you know, like dream would be like, hey, let's, you know, own a course.
Okay.
And I've obviously been blessed and, you know, fortunate enough to, you know, to do this, and you know, an opportunity came up.
It came to you.
It started with I was going to purchase a golf course. Okay. And then, you know, COVID hit.
Is that the first thing? Did you, like, when you signed your deal, were you like, I'm going to buy a golf course with this?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't. But a golf course came up for sale.
Okay.
And you know, we kind of went through it and like talking to all my people, and you know, I was like, man, this is crazy. Like, this is about to be real. Okay. And then COVID hit, and it kind of stuff fell through with the course. And then I was actually in a hot tub before a game, and I was on the phone, and someone sent me a video. And the video, it was a video of a drone footage of a guy putting in a driving range behind his building. He's John. He owns Precast. Okay. And I sent it to my brother. I said, "Hey, man, you know, look into this. See what he's going on. See what he's got going on over there." Okay. And we built a relationship. And he was one of them guys. He was a guy that, you know, when COVID hit, all the golf courses got closed down. And he was like, "Well, if I can't golf, I'm gonna build like a little range, maybe a little 3-hole course, and have all his employees and stuff, you know, come play golf." I was like, "All right." And then, you know, things just start escalating a little bit, and then it turned into an 18-hole luxury course, man. So
did you say make it 18 holes, or was it his idea, or how you know, what was your involvement in it?
Yeah, no, you know, obviously 18 holes. With a 9-hole a little par 3 to make it 20. Make it 27. Yeah. And it's playing golf over the years. It was pretty cool because like I played a lot of great golf courses.
Yep.
And I get to figure out like, hey, I like this, I don't like that. I love being out on a golf course and not seeing houses.
Okay.
I think that's so. I think just putting little things like that into a course and making it like your own.
Okay.
So
you were fully in on that.
I'm in. I honestly, I wish I. Obviously during the season, off season I'm involved like a lot because a lot of meetings every day. During the season it's tough,
But even during the season, you still are involved to.
Oh yeah, for sure. Making the decisions and stuff, and just being on the calls and stuff. But I think being able to build your course and obviously having Tiger design it.
Oh yeah. Sorry, have you developed a relationship with him as well?
Yeah. So it's pretty special, man. Just to be able to talk to him. Yeah. Just watching him go, because he's the reason I've started golf.
Okay.
Just watching Tiger. Okay. I was a big Tiger guy.
I mean, I guess everybody.
It's just you think of golf as Tiger. I think, and to be able to have a great relationship with him and let him work a course. It's pretty cool to just be able to sit back and say, hey, this is how I like it. And just
have y'all walked it together?
Not yet. It's coming up. But I'm really looking forward to that. And texting him on the side. Even like
I think he's a baseball fan.
Oh, big baseball fan. He knows his stuff. Yeah. He knows his stuff. So we played Firestone about a month ago, and I texted him, hey, what's your tips? He's won there like 8 times. He took like $40 million there. Yeah. So he's been there, and he's just drive them straight, make putts.
Yeah,
for
sure.
That's just the name of golf.
So what's your favorite course you've played so far?
Favorite course I've ever played? It's a tough one.
If you don't know, that's okay.
No. I mean, I played some great courses. Silverleaf.
Oh, and
up in there, AZ. J Up's course. I think that's got to be up there.
Yeah.
I really like Firestone, man. Just
you haven't played Augusta?
Haven't played Augusta. Got invited a couple of times, but I'm sure down the road.
I want to play that.
I want to play it bad. So somebody's got to be out there.
Yeah. Can somebody get us on? Get me and Mikey on Augusta, please.
Come on, please.
You do have a hole-in-one.
I do.
Where was it at?
It was at the Raven in Arizona.
How far was it?
It's like I think it was like 137 or something.
Little flip wedge?
Little wedge, yeah, one hop dunk.
What'd you do?
Went nuts. I went nuts. It was me.
Did you run straight to the hole?
It was me, my brother-in-law, Aaron, he passed away, and my wife, Jessica, and there was one more person. Man. We were actually talking about it the other day because I went golfing with Jess.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one of them ones where I tackled all of them. I just went nuts.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
Did you have to buy everybody drinks?
No. I mean, when I walked back to the clubhouse, people were like, "Hey man, you got the bar tab?" Like messing around. But
yeah.
Raven actually, literally, it was a late round, so we were kind of like the last ones to go, and they took the hole out and gave me the whole flag, everything.
Oh wow! So where is it at now?
It's at the house.
You got it like mounted up.
Yeah, I got it. I got it at the house. And then it's funny too because my wife gives me messages with me all the time because that same round, she was 176 out on a par 4, and she buried it.
Oh wow!
And she goes,
okay.
She says, "Oh, I put it in the hole. It was farther." She gets it out. So I said, "Well, mine's a hole in one. Hers is an eagle, but."